Greetings, everyone. Greetings. Welcome to my wonderfully fantastic show. I am your host, Kifka. Ladies and gentlemen, we've done it. Champion again. Oh, how Nathan had his chance. And he blew it. So hard. Did you see how fast he tapped at the end? I hardly believed it myself, honestly. After putting up such a fight earlier in the show, perhaps he was too gassed to keep the pace. But, I mean, he had a couple hours to rest. And reminder, he's the one that chose the match. I had nothing to do with the choice. But my radiating presence was enough to make it about all yours truly. This is the difference, folk. All these hotshots that come out here call the show about them holding the little fancy titles and claiming some sort of stake in the show. Well, me? I just do it. Hell, I don't even need to actually do anything. I say one little thing, and I turn heads for half the night. Joining Graham? Big stir. Stealing a spot in the Royal Rumble. Half the show is about me. There's a reason I call it my show. It is mine.
Hello, ladies.
Disco me cheered. X69.
How about something a little different? I've proven my point. What good is the belt now? I mean, I'm not giving it up just yet. I have to leave my mark on it, so to speak. Perhaps putting my face on it. I mean, after all, I did have my face on the hardcore title a few years back, and I never even held it. But by God, could you see my face on it? Oh, what about my hat? Ooh, I love that. I feel like having the frog that celebrates our Twitch TV, YouTube, and Kick.com channel with my hat on it. Oh, isn't that a beautiful sight? The majesty of it. Oh, that hat, it completes my entire look. But anyways, let's talk about what to do. I'm sure Nathan will want his rematch for the belt, and okay, I guess we can have another bout, but since I've already won by your rules, I'll probably cheat and have a little fun instead. My rules are more fun anyways. And then after that, I don't know, maybe a 40-man Royal Rumble for it. Who fucking cares at this point? Finally, let's talk about the new changes that had to happen, and why it took so damn long to finish our match in the first place. Well, first off, I didn't say anything during these matches because I had enough respect to hold my tongue while waiting for the next match to actually happen. I didn't know if we were going to be in for the first few weeks, and then with that, you know, there's no point in saying anything, right? Next, because apparently EA thinks that most computers are running last-gen specs. I mean, have you seen computers? A $700 computer can put the PS5 to shame, for fuck's sakes. Anyways, they prefer to keep the PC version that ran our show there for a little while on the previous generation, which always lowers the resolution, lowers the frame rates, and most importantly, is more prone to crashing, likely due to memory leaks, because they don't know what the heck they're doing for code. That being said, we're wrapping up getting everyone ported over, so you will be seeing everyone soon enough. Patience, patience, patience. But since I'm already here, let's have some fun. Should I go for another title and make everyone look like a fool while I'm holding 2 titles that they can't get one of? Ooh. I mean, I think I'm the only person that has been the champion twice on 2 different titles. I'm sure someone will correct me later on, but who cares? I make people crap their pants when they see me coming. And I am coming after all. So, expect me. Doodles!
Gigi!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, weighing in at 214 pounds, Chrono! And his opponent, representing the unholy union from another time, Elisandre!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Croakitoad Pro Wrestling, live every Tuesday night here on Twitch and on Kick as well. We're live over on Kick, just letting you know. How do we do, everyone? How do we do? We've got Shadow Chrono taking on Elisandre one-on-one to start us off tonight, as we are slowly in the process of getting everyone transferred over from the PC version over to the Xbox version. These are two people that we have not seen because of that transferal process, making their return tonight here on the new Xbox version of CPW. So welcome back to Chrono and welcome back to Elisandre, who looks like she has also grown her horns out since the last time we saw her as well. No doubt AzurRayne, who we just heard at the tip-top part of the show, our new international champion. Happy that his ally, Elisandre, is now officially back on the roster as well. A first time ever match here between Shadow Chrono and Elisandre. They've never met before in one-on-one competition, so this is a first time for the both of them. We'll see who will come out the victor in this contest. Thanks everyone for being here tonight. I do appreciate it. For those that were here last night for the part 1 playthrough of Doom The Dark Ages, we will be continuing that tomorrow night. Part 2 will be tomorrow night. So come on by, check that out for 100% achievements on the Xbox. We made it to level 7 last night. Looking forward to continuing that playthrough tomorrow. Shadow Chrono extending to the top rope and hits a missile drop kick onto Elisandre, taking her off her feet, and now hooks the leg up, but only gets the 1 count there. Appreciate all the lovely support last night. During the Doom playthrough, we had so many gift subs last night. I think like almost 30 gift subs last night. We had biddies and everything, resubs. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who continues to support the channel here. Very much appreciated. Ooh, nice power slam there from Shadow Chrono, but Elisandre quickly rolls him up into a quick pin right on top of that Croakitoad logo, but he immediately breaks out. And there's Nate Moore over on Kick. I see you over there. Hello. By the way, if we find out that Signified is in the chat, we'll have to do a little public service announcement. Whoa! Supersonic spin dash from Shadow Chrono off the top. There's only 2 people in Croakitoad Pro Wrestling who can pull off a move such as that, and that's Shadow Chrono and that is Rasher. And we just saw Shadow Chrono do it with the power of the Chaos Emeralds in his pocket, and wow, he wins. I was not expecting that. Supersonic spin dash off the top rope onto Elisandre, picks him up the victory here tonight, and Shadow Chrono wins big on his return back to CPW.
Gigi!
Welcome anybody new to the channel. Glad to have you. Welcome to CPW. Everybody you see on this roster is someone from the Twitch community and viewers competing here every Tuesday night. Coming up next, tag team action.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 130 pounds, Punk Aiden.
What's going on, MWA? Welcome in. Mama Button's in the house. Hello. Ashterial here. Zazz, Wizard Boss, Feats, Coke Soda Can, Maggie, Nate over on Kick, Alicia, Jennifer, hello. Source Speed, Raynor, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Hello.
And his partner from New York, weighing in at
Mike Metal in the house. Linky's in here. What's up, what's up, what's up? Hope everyone's having a good one. Thanks for dropping by, everybody. Is your call is debut? I don't know. The suspense is killing me. All right, well, we get stock music for these two. We'll have to add that to the notes. But it looks like it looks like Sneaky Shawn has arrived as well here at CPW, transferring over from the PC version to the Xbox version. And for the first time ever, we will see Agent CS, our first ever CPW Hardcore Champion, teaming up with Sneaky Shawn in tag team action here against Puppy and AJ Jacobz. They had such an impressive showing last Tuesday in their tag team match against Buttons and Spike Ryan that apparently Eric Bischoff and Thaddius has decided to put Puppy and AJ Jacobz on the same team again, 2 weeks in a row. Let's see if they have proper success here against Mr. Agent CS and the returning Sneaky Shawn here on 2-on-2 action. Also, Signified is in the chat. Just want to give a big shout out and round of applause. Everyone wish Signified a very happy day today because he just got married today, officially in real life. Indeed, indeed. Everyone wish Signified a very happy day today for being married today. Everybody. On his special day. Puppy is getting absolutely assassinated here on the outside of the ring by Sneaky Shawn. For those that don't know, we're up to a 6 count, by the way. Uh-oh, this might be end faster than we can get it started here. Puppy's in big trouble. Uh-oh. Puppy, get the ring! You have 2 seconds. Come on. Puppy, get in before the 10 count. No! Oh, come on. I think there's going to be a rematch next. What the heck was that? And look at that. CS and Sneaky Shawn sneakily won here tonight. Wow. I can't believe that. I'm going to screw this default music. Let's play the real song. That's what we're talking about right there. And so 2 of the 3 members of the Assassins of CPW pick up the win tonight very sneakily. Mr. Coke watching backstage as he is the 3rd member of this team, this entourage. CS, Coke, and Sneaky Shawn. And I think Puppy and AJ Jacobz are going to want a rematch next Tuesday for sure. We're not going to see the end of this one. All right, coming up next, we've got ladies action, and we have a debut of CPW. Someone's debuting here tonight.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the Terrors from Indianapolis, Indiana, Lucinda.
I know someone in the back knows all about this song right now, and that's Feats, who has been playing Dishonored for the first time ever on his Twitch channel. All right, it's debut time. Who's coming to CPW?
And her opponent from Louisville, Kentucky, Vampy.
Ooh, spooky. They call her Vampy. Oh, look at those fangs. Goodness gracious. She has arrived here at CPW. Vampire Witch Sea Devil is here. Oh my goodness. She is here in our first ever match, here to take on Lucinda. One-on-one ladies contest here in our third match tonight. And tonight's matches have been very quick and fast-paced. And look at that, right out of the gate. Vampy going straight to the top with a moonsault, connecting onto Lucinda. Lucinda's not going to let that go down. A couple of stomps, kick to the back to Vampy. As usual, anytime you're wondering who is in the matches here at CPW, you can look at the bottom of your screen and see who is who, of course. Yes, Vampire Witch Sea Devil has arrived here at CPW to take on Lucinda one-on-one. Lucinda, definitely a formidable opponent. Don't ask her about her day job. She will not tell you, number one, and number two, you don't want to know. Hiding in the shadows, doing thievery type of things. I probably have already said too much about what Lucinda does outside of CPW. I'm already afraid for my life. But look at this, exchange, pinfall exchange. Lucinda rotates into a backslide, but Vampy will break out of that one quickly. Vampy almost looks like she comes straight out of one of those rave clubs from the Blade movies. I think she came right out of one of those dance clubs here to CPW, ready to rock and roll. Lucinda, nice snapmare. Oh, and a nice little perfect whippersnapper there. Lucinda set and ready for a finisher here, it seems, early in the match. Going to send Vampy into the ropes, reverse Irish whip. Lucinda on the ring apron, fires back. Uh-oh, here comes Lucinda, a chop, another one. And oh! Pops her in the back, dropping her to both knees. And here comes Vampy. She's got Lucinda up on her shoulders, but Lucinda's gonna break out. Here comes Lucinda, off the ropes, up and over. Oh, nice. Leg drop to the back of the head, driving Vampy's face into the ring canvas. Uh-oh, almost picks up a 3 count. 2.9 right there. I see Celestia is here. Crisscrossity snap suplex from Lucinda. That's one of her patented moves right there. Almost drops Vampy on the back of her head and almost gets the win. Another 2.9 there from Lucinda, who is letting her have it here tonight. A nice, great welcome to CPW for sure. And Vampy with the quickie inside cradle. But Lucinda is too smart for that one. Vampy now. Another pin. Feet up onto the middle ring ropes. She's trying to go for all the tricks in the bag to try to get her win here on her debut. At the expense of Lucinda. Lucinda now middle rope. And dives off. Big splash. And connects right on the mark. Going for another pinfall here on Vampy. Is Lucinda going to do it? No. Another kick out. Lots of fast-paced action here. A 2.5 star rating so far in this matchup. As Vampy comes to Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. She's got Lucinda up. Rotates. Oh, nice. Almost like a rotating Falcon Arrow. Vampy now finisher locked and ready. Can she connect? No, Lucinda saw it coming and counters. And now Lucinda in control. Scoops her up. Side walk slam from Lucinda off the rebound. And now Lucinda's set and ready for a finisher once again. Here on oh no, she's going to use the VATS. Oh, she utilizes VATS and targets the heart with the heart punch. Lucinda going for the death kill and does it. Lucinda picks up the win. Hard fought victory there from Lucinda. And welcome to CPW, Vampy. Nice to have you here. Great match. All right, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the Kappa title up for grabs. Maggie Moore just won her first belt last Tuesday over Big D. She won the Kappa title last Tuesday. It's time for her first defense, but who's it going to be against?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Non-Stop Championship.
What? It sounds like Buttons wants another shiny. blank title. Belt.
Introducing the challenger from Glasgow, Scotland, Goose Lady.
Goose Lady trying to get her neck shiny.
South Dakota, the non-stop honor champion, Maggie Moore.
And there's the champion. She won it 7 days ago on last week's show. She defeated Big D. Still can't believe she was able to do that, but you never know what's going to happen here at CPW. Maggie Moore, her first title belt ever in CPW, putting on the line here tonight against Buttons, who used to be the Young Lions champion at one time. Now seeking her next little shiny to have around her waist. There's Buttons right there, and there's Maggie Moore. Let's go. Whoa, look at that. Right out of the gate, bell rings. They were both going for the same game plan there. I'm not even sure if that was even classified as a collision. It was like a missed collision between the two. And Maggie Moore backing Buttons up into the corner. Nope. Buttons fires back, forearm shot. Chop, kick. Made sure to give Buttons the heels. Buttons the heels. Buttons wanted the heels. So we gave her the heels. Reverse Irish whip. Maggie on the ring apron gets popped. Oh. Went for the hair. Collar and elbow tie up. Side headlock by Buttons. A little bit of rest holds here as they try to dictate this matchup. Have these two ever fought before in a singles matchup? I don't think they have. This might be a first time ever, so they're obviously testing each other out. Rear waist lock here from Maggie Moore. Just getting a little bit of old school rest hold wrestling here. Maggie Moore now. Hopping over to the ring apron. Here she goes. Springboards. Front drop kick. Takes Buttons off her feet. And now Maggie Moore with the first pin of the match onto Buttons. But she's going to quickly kick out of that situation. Forearm shiver shot. Takes Buttons down. And Maggie Moore, what's this? No, double knees. Another knee to the small of the back of Buttons while she's down. Maggie Moore telling Buttons to get to her feet. And, well, Maggie was trying to direct traffic there, but Buttons said, I have had enough of your bullocks. Tries to go for the double kick to the side of the head. Maggie drops Buttons on the back of her head to the mat. Maggie now going to the middle ring rope. And once again, goading Buttons to get to her feet. Off the ropes. Oh, flying DDT. Spikes Buttons head first into the ring mat. But it looks like Buttons is going to try to turn the momentum around here in this match for the Kappa Championship. By the way, just want to let everyone know the website will be updated after tonight's show for CPW, so definitely check out Croakitoad.com and check the CPW section. Oh, and then we got a Bronco Buster. Maggie Moore onto Buttons in the corner. A little bit of face full of stuff there. Reverse Irish whip. Buttons off the ropes. Ducks under. Leapfrogs. And a double axe handle. Drops Maggie to the ground. Oh, wow. Maggie quickly ascending to the top ring rope. And once again, wanting Buttons to get to her feet. Front drop kick connects right on the button. Onto Buttons. Oh, look at this. Quickie roll up for Maggie Moore. Oh, wow. Interesting pinfall here. She had her all bridged up. Oh, my goodness. She walked right into that one. Super kick right to the chops. Shade of her husband, Nathan Moore, on that one, too. Oh, my goodness. And the super kick to the face has done it. Buttons walked right into that one. And Maggie Moore will continue to be the Kappa champion in her first title defense. She has done it. Still Kappa champ.
Champion Maggie Moore.
Coming up next, an age-old rivalry here at CPW comes back to life in this one match. We see Ryan Matthews here creeping out the audience, creeping out all the viewers here tonight. Wow. Nice close-up look there of Mr. Jeepers Creepers of CPW. But there's an old opponent he used to face, and he's about to welcome him back to CPW.
And his opponent from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 251 pounds, the Dragon, Aiden Gallagher.
Egg whites. Oh, yes. Aiden Gallagher certainly loves his egg whites. And we haven't seen him for a while, so this is his first time back here at CPW since the transition from PC to Xbox. So welcome back, Aiden Gallagher, here to CPW as he takes on probably actually both of these guys' most notorious opponents of one another. These two guys had quite the rivalry back in the day, and I believe it involved the Intercontinental Championship at that time. So it's nice to see this being revisited here tonight between the Dragon Aiden Gallagher and Ryan Matthews. Aiden Gallagher with the armbar cinched in. Ryan Matthews going to return the favor.
Everybody hydrate right now. Drink water.
Thank you, Buttons. Thank you, Buttons. Thank you, Mama Buttons. A little bit of chain wrestling going on here. They're testing each other's strength, and Ryan Matthews connects with the back heel kick, immediately goes for the lateral press. Look at the show of cockiness here on Ryan Matthews to try to immediately pin Aiden Gallagher at the very beginning part of the match. That is a show of total disrespect right there. I mean, I guess if you're trying to win the match, all bets are off, but still. Oh, yes, Mama Buttons. I know you do. And I certainly appreciate you. Honk. Aiden Gallagher rolling out of the ring to reset the momentum here, or at least try to. And here we go. We got slap fighting now between these two. I want to talk about heavy hitters, big hosses of CPW. This is it right here. You're seeing it. Pretty much the ladies have dominated the first part of our show tonight, but now we get into the big, meaty, muscly men, and this isn't even the biggest meaty, muscly men slapping meats. We'll probably see that a little bit later. But still, these are some pretty heavy shots right here. But oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. The rivalry relived, the rivalry relived. Look at this, look at this. Whoa. And Ryan Matthews, dazed. Oh my God, look at the bruising on Aiden Gallagher's face. Did you see that? He's got red marks under his eyes. Wow. Heavy bruising there on the face of Aiden Gallagher. The fisticuffs have certainly landed their marks here tonight. Whip into the corner. Aiden Gallagher. Oh, high knee to the masked face of Ryan Matthews. And look at this. Oh, dragon suplex from the Dragon Aiden Gallagher. Bridging it up nicely onto Ryan Matthews and almost gets the win off of it. Ryan Matthews getting chopped into the corner. And here comes Aiden Gallagher firing back. Big stinger splash into the corner. Ryan Matthews right now dazed and confused, trying to find himself some offense here. Right now, he's just getting bombarded by Aiden Gallagher. And there's the leg grapevine around the middle ring rope. And Lord of Goats is in the house. What's going on, Lord of Goats? My fellow St. Jude streamer. By the way, everyone, please give Lord of Goats. Can we give a shout out to Lord of Goats, everyone? Fellow St. Jude streamer. Plays competitive Overwatch. Rated me last week. And actually has live goats on a camera in his barn while he plays games. Very awesome. I'm a sucker for fellow farm life people here on Twitch. Gotta love it. He's got the cute little goats in their barn doing goats things while he's playing games. You'll love it. Very unique stream. You won't see anything else like it on Twitch. Give him a follow for sure. Welcome in, Lord of Goats. And I have a feeling that we're going to be seeing the Lord of Goats here in CPW very soon as well. Another addition to the roster here at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling every Tuesday. Look at Aiden Gallagher. Oh, he had the sleeper hold cinched in tight on Ryan Matthews, and Ryan Matthews will tap out tonight. Aiden Gallagher making his big return to CPW tonight and picks up the submission win over Ryan Matthews. But man, the more I see these two fight, I want to see more of it. Everyone get those egg whites. Coming up next, we're going to see the CPW Women's Champion in action, Spinny, tonight. We haven't seen her in a while. She's up next in tag team action. Ooh. I like this song.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Miami, Florida, Celestia. And her partner from St. Louis, Missouri, the Women's Wrestling Champion, Spivey!
You're mine.
Oh, yes!
Welcome. All right, well, after that fiery entrance, we have ourselves a match here. 2-on-2 match. We've got Celestia teaming up with Spinny tonight, our CPW Women's Champion, as they take on Tad Peters and his returning partner, Ashterial, with a brand new look tonight. We haven't seen her in a while. Two members of the Dead Zone. Ashterial has been MIA for a little bit. This is her first match back in several weeks. And look at this, tag team moves right out of the gate from the former World Tag Team Champions, Tad and Ashterial. And look at Tad and Celestia. He's got her all choked up there with that submission hold, almost like a crossface or something. And looks like Tad is once again electing to wear his summer 2025 summer spectacular wear here tonight at CPW. Literally nothing but the chef's apron. Very nice look, especially from the behind. Gotta love it. Like it very much. Oh, cheap shots from Celestia in the wrong corner. She's in the wrong part of town. She needs to get out of there. Nice suplex from Celestia onto Ashterial. Celestia slowly making her way over to make their tag to Spinny. And a big inside-out clothesline from Ashterial, who now goes to town on Celestia, pounding away on the side of her head. Ashterial on her big return here tonight, wearing the Vakir wear. Gotta say, I like it. Very Psylocke. I gotta say, I was a fan of Olivia Munn as Psylocke, I gotta say, so I'm a fan of this. Spinny now, first time in the match, our women's champion, going for the cover on Ashterial, but Ash is gonna kick out immediately. We haven't seen our women's champion Spinny in a few weeks either, so a big return for both Ashterial and Spinny here, legal participants in this match. It's been a while. as we transfer everybody over from the PC version to Xbox. It looks like Spinny and Ashterial have made the cut, and a big powerbomb dead center of the ring by Ash onto the women's champ. Oh, snapmare into the head knee face buster. And now Ashterial again mounting punches onto the champion. And for anyone wondering who is in the match, in all of these matches, we got the nameplates at the bottom of the screen. That matches Twitch usernames. So for anyone that is wondering about the participants, everyone is accounted for. The bars that are slightly higher are the legal participants in this 2-on-2 tag match. As Celestia is now tagged in for the red team. If you go by the bars, Ashterial legal for the blue team. Off the ropes. Oh, and Celestia just pops Ash in the side of the head. Off the rebound of the ropes, Celestia a little pose to the crowd here tonight. There's been a kind of a little mini rivalry going on between Celestia and Tad Peters as of late. We've seen them in a singles match. We've seen them on opposing sides with OGBradVickers and Jen Von Lee last Tuesday, and now tonight. There's the pin from Ashterial, but Spinny comes in and makes the save. Now we've got the women's title, women's champion in the mix here in this match. Ashterial finisher locked and ready here on Celestia. Can she capitalize? She can, and there she goes. And she's got Celestia cinched in with the neck. Chancery Spinny's not coming in to make the... No! And Celestia taps out to Ashterial here tonight in the dead zone. Will pick up the win tonight in a very fast-paced match. And Spinny didn't come in to make it... Oh, God, here we go.
I'll take this.
Sandwich. 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 Sandwich.
Then.
I almost became a Jill sandwich. That was intense. Thanks.
Fuse for Spence just subscribed.
Spence, thank you for the resub. Thank you very much. And as we take a closer look here at the first ever Croakitoad Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, Tad Peters and Ashterial, I leave you with this pondering thought. Which one's business, all about business, and which one's all about pleasure? Look at the facial expressions. I'll leave you with that. All right, coming up next, we've got a match set for the hardcore division. Here we go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Terrors from Indianapolis, Indiana, weighing in at 253 pounds, the Necromancer.
Well, we totally don't know who the opponent is now, do we? You're right. It's Roxas.
And his opponent from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 243 pounds, Psycho T.
All right, it's time for the Psycho to meet the Necro. One-on-one Extreme Rules Hardcore Title Division matchup. Psycho T, former Hardcore champion. Necro in only his third match here at CPW and also making his big return. We haven't seen him since the transfer over from PC to Xbox, so another superstar here making his return here to CPW. Good to see the roster getting stacked back up and everyone getting back into their proper places once again before the big move. And hello, Miles. Welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome in, everyone. Good to see you tonight. Thanks for being here tonight. Really appreciate it. Hello, hello. We've got Psycho T here, who is, I believe, involved in a hardcore match last Tuesday against Jess Moxie. They went one-on-one. And now back again 7 days later. Psycho T back. Another nightmare for another friend. Oh! A kick to the side of the head of Necro. Necro, the significant other of Lucinda, who we saw in action earlier. And Psycho T, of course, the significant other of Bethany, our previous hardcore champion before J-Hair took the belt away. Oh, nice Falcon arrow there from Psycho T. We haven't seen any weapons yet, but we see the claw raised up into the air. Will it be utilized here against Necro, the resident necromancer of CPW? Kind of funny how there's a necromancer facing off against a guy who lives in people's dreams. Yes, it goes to show you can see just about everything here at CPW. Psycho T getting completely yeeted out of the ring. And here comes Necro. Oh my goodness, that will tear a rotator cuff for sure. He completely cracked into the edge of the barricade there. It's a good thing there was a barricade there, because otherwise he would have went flying into the front row. Yeah, Necro definitely a little bit of La Parka there. Love it, love it. Anytime we get some WCW nostalgia, I am personally a huge fan. I'm a sucker for it. Gotta love it. Necro, again, in only his third match, definitely has got his hands full here against Psycho T. Definitely the more experiences, and especially in hardcore matches like this, although we haven't seen any weapons come out to play yet. This is scheduled for an Extreme Rules hardcore match, so weapons are allowed in this division. The bloodiest, most grotesque division in all of CPW for sure. Not too many people can handle this division, and that's why you mostly see it full of, well, no offense in case any of them are listening right now, but freaks and weirdos. The freakiest and the weirdoiest of the entire bunch live and reside in the hardcore title division. Single leg, oh, DDT by Psycho T. Trying to work on the legs of Necro. Absolutely not, Fuse Force Spence. You are a perfectly amazing, gentlemanly, good father, husband, man, and human being. I would never say such things about you because you're listening right now. Not at all. Not at all at all. Oh, which of the two were you? The answer is yes. Back into the ring we go. Still no weapons. I wonder if Necro knows, since this is only his third match here at CPW, that he can use weapons. He's not been in a match where he can use weapons yet, so maybe he's still not familiar with the rules, but Psycho T is about to educate him. And there is a baseball bat covered in barbed wire, and it almost crotched Necro. That would have been self-inflicted pain. So we have our first weapon in the match as Psycho T drags Necro away from the ring ropes. And utilizing the power of the claw, Psycho T with a big claw slam onto Necro, and I think he landed on that barbed wire baseball bat and almost gets the 3 count with it. You never know what kind of magical powers reside in that claw on the right hand there. That stays with Psycho T everywhere he goes. I'm also noticing that Psycho T is missing his branding on the front of his sweater. Oh my goodness. And Necro just pulls the lights out on Psycho T. Usually we see Psycho T do that. These two, a battle of magical darkness powers, and Necro utilized it here on Psycho T. Got the upper hand for just a moment, but Psycho T, his veteran experience, comes back and hits a razor's edge onto Necro. And I think Necro tried to use his Necromancer power to cut the lights for a second, but Psycho T said, "Welcome to my world." I was born in the darkness. I was raised in it. I didn't see the sunlight until I was 57 years old. You merely adopted it, or whatever, however that goes. Such and such. You know how it goes. Necro now leaving the ring. Uh-oh. Necro's choice of weapon. What the heck? He's got the urn. Necro's go. Oh, what the frick? Were those ashes? Necro, how poetic is it? Necro has an urn. Necro, the necromancer of CPW, got an urn from under the ring, and there were ashes inside of it. Whose ashes are those? Are those Ashterial's ashes? But Psycho T says, "I'm not impressed." Tries to go for the quickie pin afterwards. And now goes for his weapon. But he drops it. Psycho T now. Big. Ooh, man. Turned Necro inside out with that huge lariat. Psycho T now raising the claw. Oh, he's gonna go for Razor's Edge again here on Necro. Hard-fought victory match here between the two. Oh, man. 2 times in the match, Razor's Edge from Psycho T, who has started to utilize that move a little bit more, and almost gets the win with it. Necro powering up with the right shoulder. I am still interested about this urn here. We've never, that's the first time we've seen the urn here at CPW. And go figure that it was Necro, of all the people on the roster, to pull an urn out from underneath the ring. And literally ashes flew out of it as he cracked it into the side of Psycho T's head. Whose ashes do those belong to? Do I want to know? Actually, no, I don't want to know. Don't answer that. This is rhetorical. Uh-oh, quickie roll up here by Necro. But Psycho T getting out of that one quickly. And he's got the neck cinched in here. Necro versus Psycho T here, one-on-one in this hardcore match. And Necro peels Psycho T up on his shoulder and hits an Oklahoma Slam. Oh, on top of the urn, too. I heard a ding. Ding-a-ling-ling. 1, 2, 3. Almost a 3 count. I'm surprised. Oh, God. He's got the urn again. Necro's got the urn. Oh, he dropped it. Okay. Careful, you're going to dump all those, whoever's ashes all over the ring. Maybe those are the ashes of I don't know. I thought I had a joke ready for the end of that line, but I didn't. All right. Working the lead. Now Necro up to the top. Necro up the top. Big splash. Great camera there from one of our camera crew. Goes for the cover. Necro onto Psycho T, but Psycho T powers out. Great match here. 3.5 stars. This is tied for match of the night so far. Necro now getting set and ready for something. What's he got? Okay, instead he goes for the bat. Oh! That'll learn you. Oh, so will that. Psycho T. Oh, Jesus! Psycho T just yeets the barbed wire baseball bat at Necro. Ouch! And a claw slam again. Psycho T fires back. Man, this has been hard-hitting. We got a 4-star matchup here in this hardcore match. 3, and Psycho T, the experienced member of the hardcore division and former hardcore champion, will win out on this one. What a great match, though. I want to see more of Necro in the hardcore division for sure. But tonight, your Psycho wins. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're slowly getting things back to the good old CPW from last season. You know, updated loading screens, actual faceplates on all of our title belts, and including this. Where in the world is Jimmy Zazz this week? It's finally back. Can you find Jimmy Zazz amongst, from what I've been told, many other things you can spot in this picture?
Oh yeah, there it is!
There it is.
What on earth is going on in this picture? Is that the dude from the headliners in the what? What the hell is going on outside of the arena tonight? All right, here we go. Next match. Guess what? It's Jimmy Zazz.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the good guys from wherever he wants, weighing in at 215 pounds, Jimmy Zazz. And his opponent, representing the Alpha Academy from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 244 pounds, the Internet's television champion, Hunter.
All right, we've got the CPW Twitch.tv television champion, Feats here, the hunter, the trophy hunter of CPW. And boy, does he have a lot of trophies he could go for. Right now, his newest piece of his collection, the Twitch.tv television championship, as he takes on Jimmy Zazz, former champion here tonight, non-title action. Oh, there he is. I can see him now. And we got one-on-one action here. Ring the bell. This is the first time I believe Feats and Jimmy Zazz have actually faced off one-on-one. Normally it's a multi-man matches, tag matches, four-way matches, whatever, but I guess it's about high time that Jimmy Zazz gets his one-on-one shot against Feats to see who the better participant opponent is here tonight. Jimmy Zazz, you know, has that rematch clause in the back pocket of his jeans there. He could go for it, but obviously, a loss here tonight against Feats would definitely damper those plans. Let's see if he can capitalize, unlike that Asai moonsault he tried to do there on Feats. Standard match rules apply here. No weapons like in the last match we saw. Whip into the corner. Feats now going to town here on Jimmy Zazz. And peels him right out. And of course, other people involved in this title. We have several title divisions here at CPW. This specific one, the Twitch.tv Television Championship. These two definitely at the top of the rankings, but you've also got Roxas thrown in the mix there, so he's probably watching intently backstage. Actually, it looked like he was out in the parking lot, if that picture is accurate that we just saw. I thought I saw Roxas out there in the toll booth. The parking booth. What the hell is Roxas doing out there taking parking tickets? Never mind, it's Roxas. Who the hell knows? But yeah, I guess maybe, hopefully he's got a monitor out there in his little security guard station and he's watching this match. And then of course, you've also got Mr. Coke also involved at the top of this division too. All of those guys want this title belt back that is around the waist of Feats right now. And Feats connects with the back elbow onto Jimmy Zazz, knocking him off his feet. Ooh, stiff shots here from Feats. Probably learned a thing or two from Corvo here lately. From Dishonored, maybe he got a few tips from Lucinda, who we saw in action earlier, who's good friends with Corvo. Feats, oh my God, completely just power bombs Jimmy Zazz on the outside of the ring. $20 is $20, that's for sure. Except right now at the top of the screen, $30 is $30 because we want to get that Croc remastered on the Xbox Series X. Boy. Jimmy Zazz up and over. Gets met with more knees and kicks from Feats, the TV champion. Pulls Jimmy Zazz away from the ring ropes. Uh-oh. This hurts. Oh my God, nothing fancy about that. Just a hard kneecap right to your face. I'm surprised I didn't crack his glasses. Somehow Jimmy Zazz is able to power out. You know, you look at this guy and you think, wow, we can easily just completely destroy him. But as we have known to learn here at CPW, you never underestimate anybody on the roster. You never underestimate anybody. Jimmy Zazz trying to get back in control here and connects with the neck breaker. Obviously, Feats has the size and the woohoo, 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 and the woohoos in this match. The advantage from that. Jimmy Zazz looked like he was going for a finisher, but he decided against it. Look at this. Oh my God, inverted Hurricane Rana. I thought Jimmy Zazz was canceling that recommendation, but then he changed his mind and went for it again, but doesn't matter. Feats kicks out before the 1 count. Drop kicks to the back of the head. Jimmy Zazz up to the top. What's he going to go for? Turns around. Oh my goodness. Inverted 450 or something off the top. You never know with Jimmy Zazz. Feats. Oh, look at the Feats. A little bit of... Oh! Feats a little bit of showboating. Telling Jimmy Zazz, bring it on. He goaded him right in. Oh, no, not this again. Oh, my goodness. How is Jimmy Zazz not busted open now? 2 hard knee shots right to the face. That can easily break a nose. And Feats comes away with the win tonight very decisively. Is your television champion, beating the previous champ. So, wow, this leaves a lot in disarray in terms of this division. Who's going to step up to take on Feats and that TV title? Coming up next, another tag team match in one of the longest going rivalries in all of Croakitoad Pro Wrestling right now. Will this feud ever end? I don't know.
Nope.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, the Princess and the hero, Ling. Power and glory. And their opponents, Miles Wildman and Ali Shawn, the Acolytes.
All right, tag team matchup here. We've got Linky going to start off for his team, and Alicia will be starting off for her team. The Miles Madness has run rampant. It has infected Alicia, and apparently, supposedly, it has infected her mother, Jennifer, as well, even though we haven't seen her in a few weeks. Maybe she's recovering, or at least trying to. Who knows? But this ongoing rivalry between Miles and Linky has been going on for months and months and months now, with no sign of it stopping. I mean, we've seen them in ladder matches, ambulance matches, steel cages, any parking lot brawls, any match you could possibly think of. There's only going to be one way that this rivalry ends, and unfortunately, I feel like it's going to end in someone leaving CPW. I don't know. I mean, I'm just guessing, but how can they both coexist here at CPW if they're here together? Alicia, nice top rope crossbody onto Linky. And there you see Linky's special magical friend that he found in his home world. He brought back here to CPW to help him out, cover his back. Not necessarily Princess Zelda, just a friend, or so I've been told. What he's told me, just a friend that he met in Hyrule, childhood friends, I suppose, that he has brought here to CPW to cover his back in this rivalry with Miles and Alicia, and presumably Jennifer as well. Here's the tag. Miles is now in, decked out in all of his madness gear. Ooh, yeah. The new madness. The 2025 madness. Yeah.
Boom, yeah! Boom, yeah!
Double axe handle over the top of Linky, but he was ready for him. Kips right up, rolls out away from the... Whoa, nice move there, Miles and Linky. They know how to take it up a notch, make it go 200 miles per hour. That's for sure. Two high-flying superstars for sure. And look at Miles over here taking a cheap shot. Oh, and Connie makes him pay for it. Miles going to go back again for a second time, and she makes him pay for it a second time. What is the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. That's the Miles Madness for you.
Boom, yeah!
The Legend of Helda and the Zelda. You know, Raise the X Snaps, that's actually not a bad idea at all. They have already competed in a 2-on-2 steel cage match. I love the idea. I absolutely love it. Maybe a Helda and the Zelda might be the one thing that finally puts this feud to end once and for all. You never know. Linky just wants to cure Miles. He just wants to cure him because he's a good friend. He's a hero. And Miles doesn't want it. He's so corrupted. He's rejecting his help. He doesn't want it. He has embraced his madness side. And he doesn't want to let go of it right now. And that is your classic rivalry here between these two that has brought in other added characters to the rivalry for sure. Hello, Scorpios. How you doing? And now we got Connie tagged in, legal person into the ring, and reverses an attempted suplex into a roll-up. And Connie rolls out of the ring to reset it. Miles was ready for her. Discus lariat. And now he's got finisher locked and ready. This could be that Alpine Unprettier. Yep, there it is. Right on the button, connects. I think Miles won his last match with that move right there, but Linky was ready and breaks the pinup. Yes, the only person that believes Linky is a true villain is the person that creates all the pottery in the world. That is in fact true. Or people who are involved in horticulture. Yes, absolutely. I apologize in advance to all the potterers in the world and all the horticulturists in the world for Linky's actions. Otherwise, he's a hero and a savior to all. And chicken farmers. Yes, like me in real life. Yeah, so actually I feel like Linky is a villain for picking up my chickens and throwing them. But it's okay because my cuckoos will eventually... Oh, look at Alicia. Cheap shot knocking Linky off the apron. And here goes Miles, sending Linky into the corner, his corner. Linky back Back elbows him out. Picks Miles up onto the shoulders. And takes the Madness to the neutral corner. Face first over the top turnbuckle pad. And Linky up and over. Nice leg drop. Over the back of Miles' head. Linky's going to go up to the top of Death Mountain here. But look at Alicia. Oh, and he almost landed on top of Miles. Wouldn't that have been something? Alicia helping her partner, but it almost backfired, but it didn't. Forearm shot, taking Miles off his feet. Linky going for the cover right in front of Alicia. And Miles kicks out. Miles sent it to the ropes, and Linky was trying to charge in, but Miles saw it coming. These two know each other very well. They've fought in countless matches. They know their movesets back and forth, inside and out for sure. Linky now firing it away, and look at that, nice somersault into the DDT. Spiking Miles' head into the mat, but he gets right back up and hits him with a European uppercut. Miles going over to attacking his partner, Alicia. Again, if anyone's new to the channel tonight, you can check the bottom of the screen to see who is involved in the match. All Twitch usernames are at the bottom of the screen. Everyone you see in these matches are someone from the Croakitoad community here live on Twitch, and we're also live on Kick as well. Kick to the side of the head from Linky to Alicia. Here comes Alicia. Oh! Linky eats some feed on that one. But he makes her pay for it. Bops her on the side of the head. Alicia looking like the one that has suffered the least in this match so far. Off the ropes. Leapfrogs over. And a big stomperoonie from Linky, thinking he's from Super Mario. Miles with a cheap shot. They have been doing a lot of cheap shots in that right-hand corner. Utilizing that to their advantage. Look at that move there. Drops Linky head first in the mat. With the head grapevined around. Miles tagged in. Oh, look at that. Linky went. I think Linky tried to go for rupee roll. But Miles stepped out of the way, hits him with a discus lariat. And there comes Connie to make the save. Using her magical wings and all. And Linky again. Oh, look at that. Oh, the rupee cutter. That's what he was trying to go for before. But Miles had it scouted, and there's Alicia to make the save. And over, nice. Reverse suplex. And now both members of the Madness are in the ring. I think Miles, Linky was distracted by Alicia, and Miles hits him with the finishing maneuver. There's the cover. Connie not coming in to make the save, but it doesn't matter. Linky kicks out. Miles getting a little bit frustrated here, thinking he might have already won the match, but he didn't. Uh-oh, we got a butt timeout there from AzurRayne. Hello, Maggie on Kick. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you to those that come over to Kick to support the channel on the Kick channel. Connie making the legal tag there. And has now got Miles cinched into a neck lock. We've seen a lot of these tonight, with tap outs included. Miles not going to tap out. Connie in her little magical wings doing the best she can here. Oh, what the heck? Is she? Okay, I don't think she's punching him right in the nuts, but that was pretty close. Made me think of RoboCop again. Oh, a kick to the side of the face. Miles down for the count. This could be bad. No. All right, Miles kicks out. Back and forth match here. We got 4.5 star rating. Miles catching the leg. Back and forth we go. Miles both actually trying to connect, and just reverses galore here. AzurRayne with once again one of his infamous butt timeouts. One butt cheek times someone out tonight. And a side backbreaker from Miles. What's he going for now? He's got Connie up on the shoulders. She's trying to fight out, lands on her feet. Middle rope from Connie as Miles is stunned and hits a double axe handle over the top of the head. Connie again electing to go to the top rope. Miles trying to slowly crawl over to Alicia. Can he make it? He does! Leaps right out of the time of the attempted elbow drop off the top rope. And Alicia gets dunked to the outside right next to Linky. And this match has completely broken down. I don't know where Miles is right now. Oh, there he is. Nice reverse from Alicia. Rain straight into the pinfall on Connie, but she immediately kicks out. And Alicia taunting to the fans, not realizing that Linky just made the tag. Okay, now she knows. Oh! And the Soul Snatcher from Alicia onto Linky. Connie's down. She can't make the save. Is this how it's going to end? It is. What a great move out of nowhere. Connie was down, couldn't make the save. Linky gets caught out of nowhere from a brand new finishing maneuver from Alicia. The Soul Snatcher gets the win for Miles and Alicia here tonight.
And Ali Shawn, the Acolytes. The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 255 pounds, Brad Victor!
All right, looks like Spike Ryan, our Young Lions champion, going to be in action next here tonight. We've seen just about everybody from all title divisions competing tonight other than the World Tag Team Champions and the World Heavyweight Champion at this rate. As we have OGBradVickers, the original voice of Brad Vickers from Resident Evil 3 Nemesis on the PlayStation, released in 1999. Also a fellow Twitch streamer and a good friend. Taking a little bit of time off from his basically never-ending rivalry and feud with Jen Von Lee to go toe-to-toe with the Young Lions champion tonight, because certainly Brad Vickers applies for the Young Lions division. This being his first season of CPW, he's definitely qualified in this division. So Spike Ryan, once again, going face-to-face with another potential challenger for the title belt. And there's lots of them on the roster. A very large roster indeed, male and female. Oh, and Brad Vickers gets popped on the side of the head after the pop-up. And it looks like the beret is going to be staying on for OGBradVickers now. That's great. Whether it's glued to his head, duct taped to his head, or strapped to his head in some regard, I'm not really sure, but I guess he found some way to keep the beret on for the entire match, which is very impressive. And look at that springboard DDT, spiking Spike headfirst into the mat. And that sounds like a very fun time, Raziak Snaps, having your dog headbutt you in the face while you're trying to enjoy a Twitch stream. I've certainly had that happen before, especially with cats being as rowdy and ruckus as they can be while you're trying to concentrate on something for sure. But yeah, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. Thanks for enjoying CPW Wrestling tonight. We do this every Tuesday night. Everybody you see on this show is someone from the Twitch viewer list and a member of the community. As we have the exchange of fisticuffs here between Spike Ryan and OGBradVickers. One-on-one here inside the ring. Spike Ryan telling Brad Vickers to hit him some more. OGBradVickers, oh, getting caught with a big splash by the champion Spike Ryan in this non-title matchup. And then gets caught, leg scissors him into a single leg crab, and Brad Vickers in a bad position here, but he's able to get out of that. And we know Brad Vickers can certainly handle himself. He's had experiences with Nemesis before in the past. Didn't end too well for Brad Vickers, but we know at least he can somewhat hold his own. And a big power slam followed by a pinfall, but Spike Ryan unable to get the win. And now he's posing in front of Brad Vickers. Is it going to actually help him out here? Reverse Irish whip by Brad. And Spike Ryan, oh! Spike Ryan lifts the leg up and gets the big super kick in on Evan's face right in the nick of time. And it looks like Evan has been busted open. Not as busted open as he was when he met Nemesis in front of the Raccoon Police Department, that's for sure, but still a cut on the bridge of his nose, it looks like, here tonight. As he lifts Spike Ryan up on his shoulders, but that is not going to win out. And again, Spike Ryan going to go for that leg scissor into the single leg crab, seeking a tap out here on Brad Vickers. Can he reach out and grab that bottom ring rope? He does not, but the hold is released. Spike Ryan once again, finisher ready. Will it connect? And it looks like it's going to. There it is, end of the day on Brad Vickers. Face first into the ring mat. You get a close look at the bleeding face of Brad Vickers as Spike Ryan picks up the win here tonight. Turning back yet another potential young lion from his title belt here tonight. But from what I'm hearing in the backstage area, it sounds like Mr. Coke might want to share a Coke with Spike Ryan here soon.
That's what I'm talking about.
Help! 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 Help me, Leon!
Whoa! The hell was that?
Caught you off guard, didn't I? Just trying to have fun.
Thanks.
Patrick, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. Hello. How is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4? Welcome to Tuesday Night Wrestling. Is Burnsy amongst the raid, I wonder? How's the wrestling? It's going good. Thank you for joining us tonight. We are getting close to the end of our show tonight. I know Patrick's Raiders soon to join the ranks of CPW as well. Burnsy was here, but he's lurking. All right, well, that's all I need to know. You guys might know who's up in the next match then.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Kansas City, Kansas, Taylor. And her opponent from London, England, weighing in at 246 pounds, Burnsy.
All right, it's time for Burnsy, the 00 agent of CPW, to go one-on-one here tonight against the returning Taydertotz. She has skateboarded her way back to CPW, to the Lil Whip. She has decided to drop at CPW Arena instead of Tilted Towers or anywhere else, and has landed here tonight to return with her presence. And tonight she's getting to take on Burnsy one-on-one. Two amazing, fantastic, and awesome streamers here on Twitch, fellow friendos here on Twitch doing battle one-on-one. And Burnsy, part of the Patrick's Raider raid. And therefore, he has snapped awake from his lurkness and has joined us here in the ring tonight with that very amazing theme song from Tina Turner, of course. Because now we have some slap fighting here going on between Burnsy, and Burnsy knows all about slappers. You don't want to go toe-to-toe with Burnsy when it comes to slappers, let me tell you. You're not going to win a slappers against Burnsy. Oh, he just popped the referee. He just slappered the referee. Did you guys see that? I'm surprised he didn't get disqualified there. That is a disqualification. I guess our female referee knew it was an accident, so we'll let this match continue. Burnsy got a little excited with his slappers and hit the referee on accident. As now the match will continue in a high knee from Burnsy, catching Tater right in the side of the head and now just simply choking her out on the ring mat here. Now working the leg over. Burnsy telling Tater to rise to her feet. What does he have in store for Taydertotz? And a neck breaker from Burnsy, but Tater gets right back up to her feet. Burnsy certainly brings the slappers to CPW. One of his finishing maneuvers is actually a slapper. The most powerful slapper that you can slapper.
Give me the detonator.
Oh, there will be detonators soon. There will be detonators. And look at Tater here using her foot to choke out the neck of Burnsy there in the corner and follow suit. It's good to see Tater back in the ring. Refs are free targets this year. Absolutely, Nate. Absolutely. As they always have been here in WCW, I mean CPW. Tater now with a lateral press on Burnsy, but only gets a 2 count. Tater wearing the ice cream gear, repping her mascot, Lil Whip. I'm waiting to see when Lil Whip's going to come to CPW to join Tater for her matches. Off the ropes, duck under. Burnsy getting caught with the arm and says no. Ooh, another one of those high knees from 00 Agent Burnsy. But Tater catches him, trips him down face first into the mat. Oh, Tater missing out on the senton. Burnsy guiding Tater to the ropes. Sends her Irish whipping across the ring, ducks under. And another one of those knees. Burnsy going to the well a lot on that one move. And an enziguri from Tater, catching Burnsy out of nowhere. Looks like Tater's going to go to the top of Tilted Towers now. Can she connect on this high-risk maneuver? Oh, my goodness. Big top rope splash. No parachute at all. She didn't take any fall damage. At least I don't think she did. But it does connect on Burnsy. Now working the arm. Left, or the right wrist of Burnsy while he's down. Probably trying to eliminate his watch gadget. And now Tater guiding Burnsy around. Right back and forth. Oh, here's the... Oh! He hit her with the slapper. Did you see it? The overhead slapper right over the head. And Burnsy... Oh! Tater was too close to the rope. She put her hand on the rope to interrupt the pin. I think that probably would have been it. A rook... Oh! He hits her again! He picks her up only to slapper her over the head again. 2 times back to rope. And Tater somehow kicks out. I can't believe it. Tater just took 2 slappers to the top of the head. I can't believe it. And Burnsy getting a little frustrated, removes the turnbuckle cover, but the referee is right on it. You can see close up, putting the pad back on. Burnsy off the ropes. Nice neck breaker or blockbuster from sitting position. Burnsy now middle rope. Telling Tater to get to her feet. Tried to go for the axe handle, but Tater scouts it into the ropes. With this press from Tater. Great back and forth match here. Tater trying to fire back. Oh. And there's the 8-second ride from Tater. And Burnsy might be down for the count here. Tater has the wherewithal to bring him away from the ring ropes so he doesn't do what Tater did earlier. Going for the cover now after the fact, but Burnsy powers out in a nick of time. I'm just totally shocked that Tater has survived 2 slappers back-to-back and is still fighting in this match. That is absolutely insane to me. Scoop slam from Tater. And now she's going to climb to the top rope. Big senton off the top rope. Landing right on top of Burnsy, dead center of the ring. Going to go for the cover. Is that? No. Burnsy kicks out. Now Tater getting Burnsy up to his feet, but he's going to fire back. Pops her. Rear waist lock. And oh, Tater reverses in midair, hitting the crossbody, taking Burnsy down to the ground. And now stomping away. Burnsy trying to get out of the ring, try to catch his breath here. The onslaught from Tater and spears him out of the ring. And Burnsy has got to answer that call before the 10 count. All right, Tater leaves the ring to reset the count. She's had enough. And we're going to have a fight on the outside here. Oh, Eye of the Hurricane. I guess you could say Eye of the Storm. Make sure you're inside the storm or inside the circle or you'll get the storm, whatever. Burnsy now removing that turnbuckle pad again for the second time in the match. He gets stun gunned back out to the ringside area. Because you know what, Tater, it's all Fortnite references. You know, you get what I'm saying. Burnsy climbing back into the ring. 6 count. Here comes Burnsy. Oh my goodness. What's this? Oh, belly to belly suplex just completely slams her into the ring mat. Burnsy, I think, goaded her in. I don't think she was expecting him to be immediately on fire like that. And now Burnsy on the attack. We've got a 3.5 match star rating here. And now Burnsy with a finisher locked in. Could he be going for slappers again? No. Oh, did he just steal? I think he just stole Tater's finisher. A true man of espionage, completely stealing one of the finishers of Taydertotz, hitting her with her own special move, but his plan backfired here. The referee is putting the turnbuckle pad on. And Burnsy did that to try to capitalize. Oh, look at that. He tried to go for slapper. Did you see it? He missed the slapper, and Tater's trying to capitalize. And does. If he had not taken that turnbuckle pad off, I think that would have been it. But Tater now going for the cover after the onslaught. But Burnsy kicks out before the 3. And this match will continue on. Great back and forth match we have going on right here. Between Tater, who hails from the land of Fortnite, and Burnsy, our 00 agent. Resident 00 agent. Oh, he tried for slappers again, but he wasn't. I think Burnsy's a little groggy here. That's the second time he's missed slappers. Uh-oh. What's this? Across the ring. Oh! And Tater was ready for him. And another. He missed slappers again. My goodness. Burnsy miscalculating the range of his slapper. And a big enziguri from Tater, taking Burnsy down to the mat. And she's going to go for the cover. Burnsy right next to the ring ropes. He could grab it if he wanted to, but doesn't need to. He kicks out. And Tater guiding Burnsy back to the corner again. Scoops him up. And instead of going to the top, goes straight to the cover after a scoop slam, but Burnsy gets out of that one. Tater trying to decide what to do next here. And well, look at she had him in the front face lock, but Burnsy counters out. He now goes to the middle ring rope. Burnsy telling Tater to get to her feet. What does he got here? Oh, I don't know if that constitutes as a slapper. That was more of a double axe handle, but oh, and a flying headbutt, I think. Using his head as offense for Tater, and oh, look at that. He tried to go for slapper again, but he went to the well too many times on it, and Tater makes him pay for it. Inside out gutbuster onto Burnsy, completely reversing his slapper there, and oh my goodness, the match will continue. Wow. Great back and forth match here. I was not expecting this to be as good of a match as it was, but you never know what you're going to get. Oh, man. Needed the side of the head. And Tater now bringing Burnsy towards the ropes, or I'm not sure what she's doing with him, trying to Fortnite emote with him or something. Burnsy slowly crawling into the corner, which goes into Tater's plans, and now lifting Burnsy to his feet, stunned and confused, into the corner. Tater now, scoop slam again. And again, just goes straight to the cover. It feels like she was trying to go for something twice there. But instead just drops down and gets the cover on Burnsy after a scoop slam. And I think they just worn each other out. What a great match. Tater on her big return to CPW. We haven't seen Tater in a while, and she's back with a big win over Burnsy tonight. Great match, though. Could have went either way. Two great streamers right there in that match, Burnsy and Tater. Make sure to follow them both here on Twitch. Fabulous friendos here on Twitch. Love to see it. And here comes the brand new international champion as of last Tuesday, making his entrance for tonight's match. As we get to the close to the end of tonight's show, thanks everyone for being here once again.
The unholy union from your darkest fears. Weighing in at 231 pounds, international champion, Madman Clown. And his opponent, representing the Bludgeon Brothers, from Cairo, Egypt, weighing in at 285 pounds, Angus Kong!
Well, we've got quite the interesting matchup here. Look at the size difference. Holy moly. Anubis Khan, definitely one of the biggest, beefiest monsters in the entire CPW roster. One half of the Giant Titans, trying to strip those tag team title belts away from Mr. Kantot and Morzel. I can't believe it's taken them this long to get the belts away off of those sex-crazed miscreants, especially with how much baby oil are covering their bodies. But somehow, some way, Morzel and Mr. Kantot continue to find a way to still keep those tag team title belts around their waists. But it looks like tonight, Anubis Khan taking a little bit of a break from his quest to try to destroy them, and will turn his attention to the brand new international champion, AzurRayne, as of last Tuesday, defeating Nathan Moore to become the second ever international champion of CPW history. And look at this, even AzurRayne with a look of shock on his face as he was trying to hammer away on Anubis Khan, who towers over him like the true titan he is. And oh my goodness, AzurRayne might be a sadistic, psychopathic madman of a clown, but there's always going to be a bigger fish in the ocean, that's for sure. And he might have met it here, but I definitely do not discredit AzurRayne. He's got plenty of bags, plenty of tricks in his bags. In all of his bags, if you know what I mean, Kappa. So this should be definitely an interesting match, one way or the other. I have heard that Nathan Moore has actually declined a rematch shot at the International Championship, whether that's rumor or innuendo or actually fact, I'm not really sure. That's just what I heard in the grapevine. So if that's actually the case, AzurRayne currently seeking a #1 contender for his brand new title belt. Certainly plenty of contenders here in CPW to take him up on that offer, but a very surprising revelation there if that's actually the truth, which leaves AzurRayne seeking a person to step up and try to take the belt away from his waist. And look at AzurRayne plumb off the top of Azur's tower with a knee drop onto Anubis Khan, who now, look at the height. Oh my God. I thought he was going to powerbomb him clear out of the ring. Drops AzurRayne neck first over the top ring rope. Oh, and a double stomper into the middle of AzurRayne's back. And look at this neck cinch. Oh, he's won matches. Anubis Khan has won matches with this very move right here. People tapping out to that devastating maneuver there, almost like a camel clutch or a Steiner recliner. Very devastating submission move there. One of the worst. But AzurRayne able to maniacally stay alive through that thing. Probably enjoys the pain and loves the moves. Lateral press here from AzurRayne onto Anubis Khan, who powers out with a shoulder. And now AzurRayne clowning around, waiting for Anubis Khan to get to his feet. Going to try to go for a springboard move here while he stays and hits a front drop kick. And Anubis Khan right back at him with a quickie pinfall here. Trying to basically just use his weight to help him out on that one, but not going to work. Enziguri from AzurRayne cutting off the offense. And Patrick Schrader, I did see your note about being Kiryu. I think we can make it happen. I think the Patrick's Raider will be hailing from Kamaguchi or wherever it is Yakuza takes place. I forgot. Oh! And Anubis Khan catches him with a choke slam. Vicious power. Look at that, just steps on top of him. Those sandals covered in Egyptian sand and desert. All the Egyptian sand and desert between those toes and on the bottom of those feet. Just stepping onto AzurRayne. Hopefully I didn't trigger anybody by talking about toes and feet out there in Twitch world or Kickland. As we're now on the ring apron. And it was Khan drops AzurRayne spine first onto the hard ring apron, part of the ring, outside of the ring, but we're going right straight back in. Anubis Khan not want to play around on the outside. I see you peek around the corner there, Feats. Feats. Back to square one. Let's see if AzurRayne can come. Oh, nice. Whirly Bird Enziguri from AzurRayne. And flying drop kick into the corner. Onto the big man. AzurRayne connecting with the tope while he's down. What is AzurRayne doing? Pointing to the crowd and just stomping away. All right, AzurRayne just stomping a few mud holes into Anubis Khan while he's down. It goes right through the cover after the fact. But not enough. AzurRayne getting a little frustrated here. He's got a finisher locked in. I think his bipolar is getting the best of him here. AzurRayne, side Russian leg sweep into that octopus stretch, but as Anubis Khan wisely and smartly puts his foot under the ring rope to break off the submission now. AzurRayne at the top of Kefka's tower and connects with a double axe handle. It's been all, oh my God. He almost knocked the insanity right out of AzurRayne on that one. Is that enough? Oh my goodness gracious. Anubis Khan almost smacked him clear out of Final Fantasy VI and landed him in Final Fantasy 17 on that one. Somehow AzurRayne's still alive in this match. And once again, AzurRayne ready, stocked, locked, and ready to fire on a finisher, but Anubis Khan caught him. And now he spins him around. And now he's squeezing the skull of AzurRayne, just simply squeezing it like a grapefruit. And throws him down on the mat. Dragging the insane clown away from the ring ropes. Oh, it looked like he was going to try to go for his... he might be setting up for his... he is setting up for... this might be bad news for AzurRayne here. Oh, look at that. He's just choking him out, and that's it. And I'm not sure where the music's coming from, but Anubis Khan... I'm really not sure where this music's coming from. We'll have that add to the notes. But Anubis Khan coming up your victor here tonight over AzurRayne in non-title match. The two of them taking a little bit of a break from their current battles to meet each other one-on-one tonight in random competition.
I'll take this.
Sandwich. 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 Sandwich.
Then.
I almost became a Jill sandwich. That was intense. Thanks.
Mr. Kantot just subscribed.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Kantot, for the resub for 42 months. I appreciate that very much. Speaking of Mr. Kantot, up in action up next in our semi-main event of the night. I know Anubis Khan, who is just victorious over AzurRayne, will be watching this one very closely.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Eric Bischoff, representing the corporation from Norman, Oklahoma, weighing in at 255 pounds, the Boss, Theodore Peters. And his opponent, representing Vicious and Delicious, from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 244 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Mr. Kantot.
All right, we got a one-on-one match here. We got the boss of CPW, Thaddius, who has been joined out here by our general manager, Eric Bischoff, to cover his back. Usually that spot would be reserved for someone like Domino or Deputy Dog, but it's nice to see Eric Bischoff come out here, a member of the corporation, the corporate team at the high levels here at CPW, and our show general manager, backing up the boss tonight in this one-on-one match as he takes on Mr. Kantot, one half of the tag team champions. And we don't see Morsel out here with Mr. Kantot. We see the lovely lady ally of the tag team champions, Lady Lavin, who has woken up here tonight enough to try to cover Mr. Kantot's back in this one-on-one match. And it seems as though Thaddius and Domino have kind of inserted themselves into the tag team title ranks, as well as the previously aforementioned Anubis Khan and Welsh Mosher, who have been trying to take the tag team title belts away. Just really stiff competition in pretty much every title division you see across the board here at CPW, and I can't believe I just mentioned Mr. Kantot and said the word stiff. And look at Eric Bischoff pulling the referee out of the match, and Mr. Kantot unaware he's got Thaddius in a backslide pin. And look at Eric Bischoff, the manager of this show, yoinking the referee out of the ring to help the boss. And I think the referee said, if you do that one more time, you're out of here. Oh my goodness, Mr. Kantot has just busted open the boss of CPW. There's a cut on the right temple of Thaddius there. You see it bloody from a shot from Mr. Kantot. Lady Lavin standing on the outside of the ring on the right side. Back elbow to Mr. Kantot. I think if I know Thaddius, and I know him pretty well, he's probably wanting to return the favor and make Mr. Kantot bleed a little bit here tonight as well in retaliation. Thaddius looked like he's maybe going for a pile driver, but Mr. Kantot back body drops him and gets out of that position. And now we're back to square one. Thaddius sending Kantot. Well, probably trying to send him out of the ring so that Eric Bischoff can probably use some karate kicks on him. But Kantot comes back in. Thaddius with the Oklahoma slam. And look, Mr. Bischoff just slid a kendo stick into the ring. Lateral press from Thaddius. And look at this, using the ring ropes. Thaddius trying to utilize every trick in the book to try to get, and look at that eye rake, and then, oh! And well, there's your boss for you. There's Thaddius below the belt blatantly in front of the referee. He doesn't care, and now picks the leg out from underneath and going straight for the figure four leg lock here on Mr. Kantot. And trying to look for a tap out from Mr. Kantot, figure four style, but it's not going to happen. Mr. Kantot's still alive in this match, as Thaddius just connects with the wombo combo. And, well, looked like Kantot was trying to go for a Dusty Rhodes elbow there, but just wasn't quite within range of it. Whip into the ropes. Kantot connects with the hip toss. Spins Thaddius around, rear waist lock. And here's Mr. Kantot, side headlock, and pops Thaddius right into the bloody face. Mr. Kantot going for the turnbuckle pad, either to use it or actually make it serve as a distraction for the referee, either or. And Thaddius' cut is just, he's got blood all over his forehead at this rate. Oh, and Thaddius again going for the forehead of Mr. Kantot. I'm telling you, that's what he's going for. Mr. Kantot made him, busted him open, so now he's going to try to do what he can to make Mr. Kantot suffer here tonight. And he crawls right into the corner and walks right into that one, getting choked out in the corner. And now Thaddius lateral press Mr. Kantot, and his foot is under the rope. It looks like referee, I guess, didn't see it. Doesn't matter, though. Mr. Kantot kicks out. And, oh, my God, Thaddius below the belt again. Cracking Mr. Kantot in the balls 2 times in the match, but unfortunately, it looks like Mr. Kantot's plan actually worked this time. As the referee's back is turned, his own plan actually helped him out there. That was like a 5 or a 6 count there, so Mr. Kantot hits. Oh, and there's a tilt-a-whirl sidewalk slam. That's actually Thaddius' finishing maneuver. The Poisoner, as he calls it, right dead center of the ring, and picks up the 1-2-3 over Mr. Kantot tonight. What does this say for the state of the tag team division? I don't know, but the boss tonight picks up the win, one-on-one.
Do I have your attention now?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event. This is our last match of the night, and it will feature the World Heavyweight Champion Grim in action. Let's get it on.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 237 pounds. And his opponent, representing the good guys, from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 232 pounds, the Men's World Heavyweight Champion, Grim.
All right, we got Rogue taking on Grim one-on-one. A brand new look for Rogue here, as we haven't seen him in a few weeks as well, as we do the transferal process from PC to Xbox, but it's nice to see Rogue back. And this is actually a very special match for Rogue, as he has been officially married today. He is officially a married man. Wedding earlier today, before this episode of CPW, actually, same day. So first match as a married individual is Rogue, and he's getting the ultimate shot here against a world heavyweight champion. It is non-title, but anytime you get a chance to go one-on-one with the world champion, it's a pretty big deal at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. And so he's getting a big opportunity here, and I guess you could consider this a wedding gift from Eric Bischoff, Thaddius, and Croakitoad, and everybody else for Rogue here, as Grim is just sitting down and not going to answer the taunting from Rogue at this particular time. And you got to really look closely at this match, because Grim has been on a big winning streak as of late, picking up big wins left and right. So this could be a tough competition here for Rogue, having a few weeks off, and Grim working every week and picking up wins left and right like he has been. But we'll see if the weeks off have treated him nicely, and the wedding today didn't cause him too much distraction to
Portal Guy D, this is your fault.
Get in the ring here tonight against the world champ, and Grim completely misses the top rope moonsault. And a forearm snap sends Grim out of the ring. Rogue now climbing up to the top rope and hits a double axe handle off the top. These two know each other very well through seasons past and other multiverses for sure. Rogue going to be the first one to go for a cover, and the world champ kicks out. Grim still our only world champion ever. And a stiff knee to the right to the smile of Grim from Rogue. Catches him with the bear hug, trying to go for maybe a suplex, but Grim countered it off. Springboard torpedo misses. Another misfire from Grim. That's not good. And Rogue is going to capitalize, hits him with a reverse DDT, Stinger, Scorpion Death Drop. And Rogue now telling Grim to get to his feet. Where's Rogue going? Taking his time to ascend to the top rope here, while the world champion's dazed and tried to go for a top rope spear. Oh, and Grim karate kick right to the robotic face of Rogue, and now goes again for the moonsault, but Rogue saw it coming, moves out of the way. But Grim just a little bit faster this time than Rogue, showing just how quick his ninjutsu is. Taught to him by his master Splinter. Two very quick and agile superstars on the CPW roster right here. Nice move there. Overhead suplex from Grim off the rebound. Grim now popped up on the shoulders, trying to fight his way out. Rogue with his new look, looking like some kind of Aperture Science Iron Man crossover here. Dr. Doom crossover. Northern Lights suplex into the bridge, but Grim immediately kicks out. And now Rogue's ready once again with a finisher locked. Grim slow to get to his feet. And here he goes. He's going to go for backslide driver and connects on the world champion. That has won him world titles before in the past. That move right there. Is it going to connect here tonight? No. Grim kicks out. And there goes Rogue off the ropes and connects with the blockbuster from sitting position. No doubt Cassidy Ryan is watching this one very interestingly, as he's definitely got a lot to say about the situation with Grim and Rogue, as well as Raji. Raji's still got a lot to say when it comes to the World Heavyweight title, so all eyes are watching this one very closely. And, ooh, Rogue kind of narrowly caught the world champion in midair. Didn't get all of it, though. Grim ready for him. Again, goes for the top rope moonsault and actually connects that time, barely. Again, Grim just a little bit quicker on that exchange. Toe kicks him. Here comes the double arm DDT finisher from Grim. And goes straight into the cover. Is this going to be it? No. World champion hitting the double arm DDT finishing maneuver. Now going for the standing moonsault, but Rogue rolls out of the way. Oh, Rogue trying to go for the high knee again, but Grim moves out of the way. These two, again, know each other so well. Just rolling around and dodging each other's moves, for sure. Grim telling Rogue to get to his feet. What does he have in store for him now? Up on the shoulders, Rogue slips out. He's going to reverse. Nice rotating. Like drove Grimm's face into the mat from the neckbreaker position. That was a very interesting move, and he, oh my God, and he did it. And Rogue comes out of nowhere, out of the shadows. We haven't seen him in several weeks. Gets married earlier today and comes here to CPW in a main event and defeats the world champion, non-title. What a big day for Rogue. And he capitalizes on the wedding gift from CPW here tonight. Well, all right, everyone. That's going to do it for this week's CPW. Thank you all for tuning in and watching. And as usual, if any of you out there did not get a match, you are sure to get one next Tuesday. We're slowly getting everybody back on the roster. Slowly but surely. We're just about there, actually. I think by next Tuesday, we'll have everybody locked and ready to go.